Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Minecrafters of all ages, welcome back to Forever Bedrock. Man, we have an action-packed episode ahead of us. We are going to build the castle for the Mad Maze right here in this area, and I've done some other stuff here as well, and we're going to talk about that right now. So, Phase 2, Part 1 has been complete. You guys were with me on stream for most of this, but I got our waterway coming in complete and a nice little landing pad here for anybody that flies in with Elytra, which, let's face it, that's going to be most of us. So yeah, we're ready to go. Now what I have over here for our castle is I have a 5-block gap either side of this log. So we need to make sure that our 4 towers stay inside this and doesn't protrude outside of that in either direction, because we want that leeway going through there for reasons. Deep slate. We got the brick for the wall. I'm actually thinking the tiled. I think the deep slate tiles are going to be the way to go here. For our walls, I actually want it to be a different deep slate. So I'm actually thinking polished. I think polished will go good. And the question that now arises is, I mean, it only makes sense to take it off this center one, right? 1 block short of a stack in length that way. That's kind of crazy, right? I kind of want... I mean, I think that's a wide enough gap for people to fly in, right? Maybe we just kind of do it just like that. Mind you, none of this will be terracotta when we're done. I mean, I haven't, like, actually built this in creative or anything, which is why there's aspects that, you know, I'm a little... It seems like I'm figuring out as I go. It's because I am. Like, I don't have a copy of the world that I'm placing it into and everything. Some of this stuff isn't necessarily in need of being that precise. However, I do have graph papers and things for the rest of the maze itself. You know, the building is a whole nother thing. I know what I want. And this would be a good time to let you guys know if you're enjoying what we've got going on here with this project. Again, don't mind the orange terracotta and red sand floor. That's definitely not what this is going to be. But if you're enjoying our project here, you know, share it with your friends. I'm surely you know people who would also enjoy it and might like to get involved in helping shape the way some of this stuff turns out here. There's going to be a lot of viewer input that I'm going to be looking for in parts of this, and I'm just throwing that out there now. I want to allow you guys to get involved and kind of, you know, anybody who has a desire for it, have their input shape the way some of this stuff goes. so that it has a little bit of you know, our community spin in there, and not just you know, I don't want this to feel like my project. I want you guys to be able to have the opportunity to be involved and be a part of this. Those towers are actually going to go taller. They would have to. But that's fine. I mean, that gives us a baseline for now, right? Videos have obviously slowed down with the holidays and stuff like that, and you know, just the holiday stuff mainly. It's just, you know, hectic time of year. I did not torch that wall very well, or that one. And this isn't even my base. This is just for a game. I'm gonna be living in my starter base for for a while. I mean, I kind of feel like we gotta go up at least 3 more blocks, right? What we're gonna work on right now is putting our cap on this thing, which is ultimately going to leave all this underneath here pretty dark, but we've got it all torched up. We will torch up the top part as well. So this is definitely going to be a process. That's for sure. Let's make sure we're getting this lit up as we go too, because we don't want to you know, deal with mobs up here. So I think once we get this section, well, get this in going around, we'll come back and we'll work on finishing up the walls themselves there. Yeah, capping them off to their final state, and then I would like to, you know, finish off those towers and our final side. Question is, do I want those to hang over or be flush like so? Honestly, I believe I want them to hang over like so. I think that's going to pull it together really, really good. I think the red works with the orange wall. So up here, just to kind of connect, set these up right. I think probably like this. So we're going to cap those off. Right there. Our concrete will go there. On top of those. Now we want to do the red concrete. Get our 2 fence gates. There we go. We're gonna get all 4 of these like that. Yeah. That's what we're going for right there. just to kind of tie it off and bring it together. Wasn't really something that I had planned for, but I think it'd be a really, really nice touch. Yeah, I kind of like this open concept deal here. Let's get to building this thing. Alright, so there's one layer. We'll go ahead and go up 3 more. We'll make one more trip with 1 layer. And that'll give us the 11. Well, after we finish this. And we'll take a look and see the proportions and if we're happy with what it is. Oh, that was solid. I want to say I feel like that's a good spot. So, actually, probably could have just left these corners right out. Like that. And like that. That was rough. It's got to be 1 more down, and that'll give enough light for all of this. Put that there. Now we can get our scaffold in so that we can rest a little bit easier. We've got 1 more layer to go. Looking back, we only brought it up to the height of the wall instead of up over the wall. All this has to be raised up. I would like to take a peek at this from a distance. Oh yeah, that is much better, much better. That even looks better. This top rim is not lit up. I'm not really worried about any of the other mobs. We just don't want a creeper blowing up our stuff. Alright, we're making some progress here. I don't know if it's quick progress, but we're making progress. Come down here. Now let's actually fly out and take a peek at this. Yeah, a trick's always nice. Uh, a trick is always nice. I was like mid-flight, but when I read the message, I couldn't. Huh? How did you do it? It was a nice trick. I know a magician cannot reveal his secrets. Yeah. All right. So now we are ready for some more stuff here. Um, Man, I'm kind of excited to see. Well, I mean, we're not gonna have it complete today, but we'll have the structural foundation in. At this rate, I think we have enough time to make it. I mean, even if we don't necessarily get to cap it off completely, or whatever. Um, I feel like we're gonna build have we're gonna be close enough to tell what this completed structure is gonna look like. In its raw form, anyways, without all the details and things that'll come into it later. And we still have all the way around this thing, inside the walls to detail. I mean, plus inside here. And, I mean, whatever we do isn't necessarily set in stone. I mean, as always, I am open to suggestions. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think when we get done with this, and if there's any kind of adjustments that I think are worth making, that we'll go with what we're trying to do here. Then, I mean, I'm not above changing some things. It's going to be a long time before we actually have a base, it seems. So what we are going to do is we are going to have us a little suite, so to speak, right here in the castle, to give us, a place to stay while the project's being made and worked on and all the good things. Now, to cap it off, that, and that. And I think that's gonna be good. See what it looks like. Oh yeah. And I feel like this one actually would wrap. Or I don't know, the beacon's pretty. We'll leave that spot open. We'll see if we can make do with the beacon where it's at. There we go. One last look. Man, that does look amazing. I am so happy with how this has turned out so far. I mean, we've got a lot of work to do here, but for a base structure, I mean, I'm not exactly the strongest builder. So yeah, I think this turned out pretty good. Pretty good. I am extremely happy with it. I mean, not that I thought it was gonna look bad, but I wasn't sure if it was gonna give the vibe I was going for. That was the kind of a concern. But you know, here we are, and we're there. Phase 2, part 2 complete. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy what we got going on here. Don't forget to check out foreverbedrock.com, where you can find out more about the SMP and its members, as well as the fact, for those of you that don't know, we have a Discord link in the description as well. And all the members are pretty active in the Discord. You can hit us up in that general chat, and yeah, we'll be right there. Don't forget to check out all the other Forever Bedrock members, and I will see each and every one of you in the next